And the last thing that we're going to talk about here are the Apex views. And the big takeaway that I want you to have from this is Apex Dictionary. Apex Dictionary is the master view. As long as you have Apex Dictionary, you can find all the other views and you can query that. So what are some ways in which we can use Apex Dictionary to find or read metadata? Well, one of the things that we could do is we can query Apex Dictionary where the comment type equals view. And additionally, if I want to add, if I'm trying to deal with regions and I want to know, hey, what metadata do I have that's related to regions? Well, I can see here, Apex view name, and I could say, Apex application page regions, temp region, application template region display points. So these are display points that might be available in region templates. So that's all metadata that I could potentially query and maybe even use in my application in some way, shape, or form, or maybe if I'm just auditing my application or trying to verify things. Another way that I could use the Apex Dictionary is I can say column name and comments from Apex Dictionary. I'll say where the comment type is column, and maybe I want to look, maybe I was interested in page regions and I want to know more about, well, what's available here? Well, you can see that it's going to give me a workspace, the application that it's in, the name, the page, and it also will give me more things about like the type of region it is and all that good stuff. So I could potentially look at more information there. And just query the Apex Dictionary, play around with it, have a good time. If you want to play with the Apex Dictionary in a more visual way, my last thing I guess that we'll look at here is in the application. I believe it's utilities. There it is. Under utilities, you have application express views in your application utilities. And what I'll do here is these are all the different views, and you could query and look at information here if this is the way you'd like to do it. Or you could even go to this tree view, which I think is kind of interesting. It actually will build a hierarchy of how all the views relate to one another. So if you're interested in your application, you want to be here in Apex applications, and I can actually query information about apps. Let me go back to the tree view. And if I drill down enough, I'll see there's all these parent views or all these child views, which might actually have more child entries, and I could kind of go in and find more things. I want to know information about pages, but not just pages, but the regions, right? And then I have page buttons, charts, all my items, all my different components, right? These are all the things that you can query. So